Hello. Something looks weird on the camera. It's me. Something looks off. I don't know. Let's see if I'm actually live. Oh, I must be. There it is. Camera, something looks off though. Probably because I have such a wide white area on the desk right now. All right. Let me get this. That's not there. Hello, Miss Carrie. I'm just trying to get this stuff to the right spot. Ah, there it is. Come on, Facebook. Ah. Pen. All right. Okay, now my screen doesn't look so funny because there's words on it and it's taking up this white space. I'm Melissa. And I don't know who else popped on. Someone else has popped on. Kelly. You're right. Happy 2021. Let's hope it's a happy 2021. All right, send that to myself. I really like the little blinky lights, except for when I turn my head and I can see it reflecting, and then it feels like there's a police light because that one's blue and the one next to it's red, so that I see police lights. Ah. All right, let me send this out. Well, that'll work. Might as well send it there. I don't know where I'm sending this. Hello, Denise. Because I need to send it to my MVP group, which... See what happens. Oh, duh. All right. So if you click the little pinned comment, it'll show the transfers that I'm going to use today. I've got a palette pack in there and a squeegee. I'm going to use a squeegee, obviously. I'm not going to use those colors. That's just in case you wanted to get some colors that's in there. And I wasn't sure what surface I was going to use, so I didn't list a surface in there. So, okay. Now that I got that out, let me go back over here. Copy. And I should have kicked down my heater before starting. Wow. All right. So much better. Hello, Miss Lori. Hello, Carol. Wow, I got everybody coming on. What did I even do last? Oh, we made that banner, which I need to finish. So we made this banner. It's got a seam in there that needs to be ironed out. So I haven't finished with it yet. Well, I mean, I can take it off of that. That's actually on. That's the third transfer that goes with the two that I have in my project for tonight. I'm still deciding if I want to fill in the rest of the leaves or just put a border on it. I think I want to just do a border. And I got some new transfers, and I have more coming in. That's really what I'm waiting on, is the rest that are coming in. Let me get this going to some groups here. Oh, this is so much easier. So much easier to multiple send this out. All right, get my crafters. And I think I got those. Okay, good enough. Feel free to send this out to Facebook land for me. That would be fantastic. If you are not a Chalk Couture designer, you cannot share other designers' lives. That's against compliance. Because if you share another designer's live and you are a designer, your friends are going to see the other designer, and you want your friends to purchase from you, not another designer. So that's why they say don't share another designer's live if you are a designer. Hello, Miss Ruby and Asma. Okay, so let me show you what I got real quick. I already have this one, but I got an extra because it's retired, and it's our cute little Roar dinosaur. And I can't remember if I got this or not, but I have plans for this one. Love you dearly. And I never got, out of all the years, this came out in early 19, I never got this. This is like 2 years old now. I got it from my mama. It keeps going on pause and then coming back, and I never ended up purchasing. It's great to put on onesies, little baby onesies. It fits perfectly. And then this one sold out before I could get it. This was the Ready, Aim, Fire. Remember to wash your hands. It's a bathroom saying. I never got it, and it's like sold out, and I couldn't get it anymore. And then I have a feeling an order came, or a shipment came in after they already took it off the website, and it was probably a small shipment, and they just saved them for this promotion. So I got a couple of new little ones, and I finally got the floral script. That is what it's called. Yeah, floral script pattern. I have no clue what it actually says. It does have words on there. It could be in a foreign language for all I know. But it's really pretty. It's a really pretty background, which is really what I got it for, is like backgrounds on top of other projects. Whoa. I don't know what that is. I'll have to watch later. All right. Let me get it where I can see y'all talking to me without me seeing. I still see myself. Miss Ginger is here. All right. So the project we're going to use tonight is going to use. These are our 3 Creative Kickstart transfers. These are transfers available in January, and actually you can get them free if you order certain amounts of other product. If you place an order of $75, these are retail price, $75 US, you get 1 free. I think 200, sorry, not 200. I think 100 you get 2 free, and 125 you get all 3 free. I could be off on that. I didn't look at it before I came on, so that could be totally wrong. But you can get all 3 free. And if you're a club member, which is the monthly subscription, there's also a surface that you can get either free or a really big discount. Not in my head right now. But these are the new ones. So it's And they're all mixy match. So if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And then the side is faith over fear, or moves mountains. So you can, faith moves mountains. You can do all that. Be stronger, love than do, good, your excuses, more. You'll see how I'm going to mix and match with this one. My heater needs to kick off. Show up every day. Anyway, it's got these cute little arrows. It's got the cute little circle. Let me put away the one we're not going to use. I need to cut those up. I have not cut them yet. And if you've logged on and you're watching and you're not one of my regulars, feel free to become one of my regulars. My name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Couture, and I've kind of went on vacation without telling anybody the last week. Actually, kind of the last 2 weeks, but it was the holidays and I just really enjoyed myself and totally like disappeared. Sorry, not necessarily on y'all. If y'all messaged me, I chatted with you. It's not like I completely disappeared, but I went live like once over the holiday break. So the transfers come with lines where you're supposed to cut them apart. So I'm going to cut these apart real quick. Lori, I joined with Couture February of 2019. So I'm coming up on 2 years. So a year and 11 months. February 1st, 2019 was when I signed up. So I'm just applying enough pressure, hopefully, to cut through the mesh, but not through the backer. And I'm going to go ahead and cut all this, because if I don't do it now, when I go back to use the rest of it, I will have forgotten what I cut and what I didn't cut. Now, some designers will take scissors and cut these into individual pieces, and then you got to keep up with all the individual pieces. Not me. I want them to go back on their backer, and then I can put them back in their little plastic envelope. They can all stay where they need to be. They're kind of protected. I don't have to go find a Ziploc bag to put them in, anything like that. So that's just my preference. But everybody does their own thing. So, all right, so I got that one cut up. This one has a lot more lines. So yes, I started with Couture in February of 2019. Originally I just signed up just because it looked like something fun to do. And, if I made a little extra money doing it, then that was fine. And I do make a little extra money doing it. I have a really nice, small but mighty team. I have several of my teammates pop on here, whether they be up lines, down lines, side lines, or friend lines. They're not really like directly connected. I guess cousins, I don't know. We kind of call Couture a family because that's really what it is. Our Chalk family. And I really hope I'm cutting these enough. Sometimes I have to guess on how much pressure I'm putting on it. Sometimes I think I don't put enough pressure, and in fact I already have, and I've cut the backer. You can buy extra backers if you want. My guys keep popping up. All right, so we're gonna use these two and combine them. I really thought about doing this on a shirt tonight, which Couture makes chalk paste that is non-permanent. You can make a project, and then as long as you don't seal it with a clear sealant, you can go back and wash it off with water and then put another project on your board. Well, I mean, wood obviously is going to suck up. You can't do that, but most chalkboards, you can erase it. And they also make ink, which is permanent once heat set with like an iron. I use a Cricut Easy Press, or if you have one of those big t-shirt presses, that would work too. These guys, my guys chatting. So I wanted to really do this on a t-shirt, but because I'm mixing and matching, I wasn't sure it was going to line up perfectly, so we're going to try it on a board first. And see, some of those I cut too thick. Oh well. Alright, so, point being, this is my cute little making a list and checking it twice Santa. He's really cute. And the snowflakes are shimmer frost, so they actually have a little, it's not glitter, they're shimmery. But guess what? It's January. Santa's gone back to the North Pole. So we're going to send Santa back to the North Pole. This is just water that I'm spraying on here. And then I'm going to use our board eraser and take the rest of that off. I'm actually going to put some more water in here while we're doing this, because it's getting towards the end of it. And it does have a little opening where I can see how much water's in there. All right. Yeah, he's really adorable. The nice thing is I'm taking it off the board, but I have this transfer and I can use it next year or whenever I want and make this again. All right, so I got water down here. That's how easy it comes up. I haven't done anything. I sprayed water on it. I sprayed water on it and I'm not putting any, like I'm barely even touching it. Now this is a little bit thicker, but look, even that's coming up. Then I'm putting more pressure on that. Like, that's how easy it comes up. Now it's going to come up easier with the chalk scraper, the paste scraper, which is why we use it. And this chalk paste scraper came out last year at Leadership. It was announced, which Leadership is in January. Actually, it's next weekend. It was same time last year, middle of January. So this little project, this little piece has been out for a year now. Happy birthday. This thing's fantastic because before the paste scraper, we would have to spray it with water and then use our elbow grease and our paper towels and our paper towels and our paper towels and our paper towels to get rid of the projects. And I always felt like I was wasting a lot of paper towels. Now this paper towel is about to go in the trash, but it's from one that I previously used. So it's not like it's like completely a brand new paper towel. Now this one will be. Hello, Zach. So that's how easy it goes away. And if there's ever any leftover ghosting, which actually I can see some ghosting on this one. Ghosting is what it sounds like. Leftover image where you can still see it left behind. See it left behind? You can kind of see it back there. Trying to get it where it glares. You can see Santa's head back there. So that's ghosting. Which once it dries, you really can't see it anyway. But to really get rid of it, you can use a Couture board eraser. Oh, that was a squeak. Or a Mr. Clean eraser. These seem to last a little bit longer. And I have this board very wet right now. And actually, we're going to dry this real quick. Quick way, instead of waiting for it to dry. This is actually the board that comes in the starter kit. It's called an aiding board. I've used this board over 100 times, I'm sure. Actually, probably more than that. I also use it for demos at craft shows when those happen. But you can actually take the piece out. It's in there with the brackets. This is magnetic. So, well, I don't know where my magnets are. There they are. This is magnetic. So you can put designs on it and like stick stuff to it. If your magnets go back together. There. But this board is a little bit more expensive because it is the magnetic board as opposed to some of our other boards. All right, that is ready. It does not have hangers on it, so you can put the hangers wherever you want. All right. So the first part that we're going to do is we're going to do actually part of the circle. So we're going to peel this guy off of here. And I need to fuzz it. And fuzzing these transfers is really what it sounds like. We're putting some fuzz on it. By doing that, it helps it not stick as much to the surface because it is really super sticky right now. And yes, you want it to stick to your surface, but you want to be able to get it back off. That's the point of this. Fuzzing it so you can get it back off. It helps it to come back up and prevents stretching your transfer because that would cut down on the lifespan of your transfer and how well it does the designs. And Couture says that each transfer should get 8 to 12 uses. Now they just went and reconfigured the formulation for our transfers. So now they are more ecologically friendly, don't have as much chemicals and stuff in them. So I don't know if they will last to get 30 to 50 uses like some of the old ones could for the designers, but I mean, you're still going to get 8 to 12 uses easily, if not more. All right. This is fairly fuzzy or fuzzed, so. And if you don't, this is our fuzzing cloth. If you don't have one of these, you can use a towel, preferably not one with all the little like lint fuzzies that go everywhere. I mean, you want fuzz on here, but you don't want to have to sit here and pick it off. You can also use your shirt as long as it's not full of dog hair, things like that. All right. So, do I want to do it that way or this way? All right. What do y'all think? Here, I'll just do it this way. Should it be vertically? Like that. Oh, y'all can't really see. Should it be vertically? And I don't have it all the way on there, so it's loose. Should we do vertically? Or should we do horizontally? And I'm not using these exact words. I kind of feel like horizontally. Hello, Miss Nancy. So what do y'all think? Horizontally or vertically? So y'all vote. I need to see y'all's comments. And seriously, Nancy, take Jupiter to leadership. That is amazing. I kind of like that. All right, y'all vote horizontally or vertically. I'm going to get a drink. Horizontally. I got one vote for horizontally. All right. Anybody else? Horizontally, vertically? Y'all keep voting. I'm doing the rest of my project here. Or at least what I'm kind of thinking about. And you can take other words from other transfers and put them in here. You don't have to use these words. All the transfers can be mixed and matched and put backgrounds on things and like all sorts of stuff. All right, well, hello, Miss Annette. We only have Nancy voting, so I guess horizontally it is, because I kind of like that anyway. All right, now I got to make sure it looks even. Totally not even. And I have no clue what colors we're using. All right, so I want to press down in the middle and push out. And you will see this board move a little. That's because it is in here with the brackets. See, the tabs. So it slides around some. Completely fine, it's supposed to do that. All right. I have no clue on colors. I want something that pops a little. I think I'm going to go with Raspberry Sorbet. Love this color. It pops. It really does. And Guava, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those are the colors we should use. Maybe? I think that's the colors I used on that bird. They look fine together. I have so many colors, and then I keep thinking I really need to use up some of these colors. By the way, we should be having new colors come out in February. We have a new catalog coming out February 2nd. I'm so excited. New transfers. All right, we're just gonna go with these colors. If I hate it, it's not permanent. I can take it off with water. All right. That one does not look good. And I'm frozen over here. Am I frozen? Because I'm frozen over here. Hi, Carrie. You filled your glass and I got a drink. And I'm frozen over here. Am I frozen? Oh. And I think my peony is dead. It's dead. It's okay. I have pink grapefruit, which is almost the same color. All right, let me refresh that because I'm dead over here on the screen. Like, I'm frozen. I don't look clear, but I'm there. Wow. Okay, I gotta get back to my page. Okay, that's weird because I was frozen over here. Like I was stuck. It was really weird. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's make sure our paste is, that needs water and needs to be stirred. This one is a much better consistency, but it has separated, so I do need to stir it. And pardon me for a minute, because I think my nose is running. Okay, now I don't have any comments. Facebook hates me right now. All right. So we're going to stir these up. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, that's weird. I guess Facebook's done another update. Okay, well, I can see your words down here. I guess I'll just watch there and not worry about it freezing. So if you're not in your paste, you know, once every couple of weeks, make sure you are in them. They will separate or stiffen up depending on what colors go in to make each pigment. A lot of times you do need to add some water. Please use distilled or bottled water, not tap water, unless you want, you know, creepy crawlies or mold developing in your paste, because there's crap in our pipes. It's just the way it is. So my raspberry sorbet definitely separated just a little bit. So we're just going to add some water and get that one back in shape. You want your paste to be a yogurt or loose cake batter consistency. That's more yogurt than cake batter. More like brownie batter. So that one's good. Let's not contaminate my other color. And then my guava was a little bit dry, so it definitely needs some water. It is also, the guava is actually one of the original colors that I got in my kit in February of 2019. This jar of paste is about to celebrate its birthday. Happy birthday, paste. Along with peony, which is pretty much dried out right now, and my original Couture teal, which I have another one that I opened because that one's down at the dregs. The white, long gone, and the other color we always talk about that I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 colors. Bumblebee. Bumblebee was my other color, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. 5 colors, but I know this one's about to be 2 years old. Now, we are at the end of this jar, and I do have some lumps in it because it dries. And I also scrape the sides when I'm like doing this, and it builds up, and then you can knock it back down, and it will reabsorb eventually, but I've got some of those lumps in there right now. So this one's not perfectly smooth, but it'll work for what we want it to do. All right, so I gotta remember I'm not doing all of this wording. Give me some squeegees. All right. I almost want to do the circle in a different color. Maybe not that one. That one's going to take a lot more work. I want a paste that's ready to go is what I'm looking for. Some of these need some work. Like that one. Because I really need to get into my paste and stir them up. I'm not using red. See, this is what happens when I don't get into the dregs of my paste colors. They dry out. Some of these need help. I need to do paste maintenance this week. Badly. Bright blue. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for one that I don't have to, like, do a lot of stirring on. Did I just put blue in here? Not enough to worry about. All right, that needs to be out of the way. sometimes I'm a real mess. You can do this too. You do not have to be artsy craftsy. You can be a complete mess. Now see, this is one of our marshmallowy texture paste, which just needs more water and stirring, and it'll eventually be a regular paste. It just is a different consistency because Chalk Couture grew so fast that instead of making 100 jars of paste at a time with the products that go into it, all of a sudden they had to make 1,000 jars at a time. So the recipe got a little skewed. Just like when you're baking bread and you only need a little bit of baking soda for, 12, not if you're doing bread, for 2 loaves. And then you quadruple it, and you think you need to quadruple all the ingredients, but it's still actually the same amount of baking soda because it's just the property of that, how it reacts. Kind of what happened with our paste. So some of them are not perfect currently. They actually have a chemist that came in and figured out the proper ratios for our recipe for different colors, and those will be fixed over the next several months. You'll be seeing them come out nice and smooth and creamy. They're actually going to dry true to color, or apply true to color is what I heard. Where like some now you apply it and then the color changes, like as it dries. All right. So I want this. No, I don't want that. I'm not putting that word. All right, so this one I'm only really doing 2 things. The blue is thicker, so we're going to do it last. And we're going to put this one on first. Right? No, I want the other color. I know what I do. I know what I'm doing, really. It's midnight. Someone outside's screaming. Not in a bad way. It's just kind of weird for where I'm at. Now I am putting this on a little bit thick because I want to do the circle and not have this necessarily dry out before I am done with the circle. And I really just need to get a small squeegee for this. I could have used my multi-tool. So it really only takes a tiny amount of paste, and I'm glad I put extra paste on there because the heater just kicked on and it goes right over where we're working. Which also means I need to get this off of here because I do not want it to dry in my screen. Lid. All right, let me get this one off. All right, this part of this transfer is done. Now this, I'm just going to put in my little tray upside down, and I will wash that with water after we're off our live. So there's the first part of it. The blue is the right color. And that is Blue Jay. It's actually retired color. It's the same color as my shirt. Same color as my shirt. So I don't need my Blue Jay, at least currently, so I'm going to close it up. It only only takes a second to dry. Now I've been fuzzing these other words, and we're just going to line this up. Start in the middle, push out, so we get the bubbles out. Like I said, it does not take very much paste at all. I like to actually, usually I like to put on more paste than it takes, because then it's just easier to swipe it across and remove it. All right. Once again, that goes in my tray. So that part was easy. That's normally how quick doing projects are once you get going. Don't know if that's even. Oh, I know who's not on. Tori. Where is Tori? I might have actually lined that up. But just to show you, like, you can see the difference of the dried on the bottom and the not dried on the bottom. Wow, that is like neon colored. Anyway, it's drying to become that color. Do not need these colors right now, so I'm going to close them, especially since the vent's going right over where I'm working. It's drying my paste. It's not drying it out, but it's getting a film on the top. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. It looks very neon. I am digging it. Like, that looks so neon. All right, let me see. Oh, and by the way, I was going through things. most of my projects are for sale, unless like this, I'll eventually take it off the board. So I did find this one. This little guy is for sale. Just message me if you want the Love is Home. It actually has its own little stand-up easel on it, so it stands up. Is that not cute? So a big little Valentine's present for, you know, your mom, your wife, your grandma, your aunt, anything like that. So this one is for sale. You can message me. I can make more, probably not on this same surface because I don't think I can get that surface anymore, but that is for sale. Okay. I want to put something on this as the background. I know what I want. I just don't know where it's at. It's a transfer from last year. I think it's a big one. I think it's a really big one. Not that one. It's going to be bigger. All right, well, I will find that other one and we will probably finish this on another live. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Because I think what I'm going to do, how am I going to do that? I gotta figure out how I'm doing it. Anyway, I'll mark this off and then I'll put the other transfer on it and I'll do the other transfer. Something to that effect. Yeah, I'll cut a circle. I got it. I'll cut a circle. All right, so that is part one of this project. There she is. Like I said, I'm gonna finish that with another transfer that I think's over there. Should be over there. If you have any questions about Couture, doing a project yourself, having me do a project for you, anything like that, just message me and let me know. I am always looking to add people to my team as well, so if you're interested in that, feel free to let me know. I don't even know what these are. I'm going to clean my sweeties real quick. The bottom of that is really cold. The floor is cold. All right, so squeegee's cleaned up really easy. Like I said, the transfers I will clean in the sink with some water and they will be good to go. I just let them sit with the sticky side up till they're dry. Usually I just do them and let them sit till the next day. Let them dry overnight and they're good. All right. And if you want to see sneak peeks of new things coming out, I will be posting one in my team page, obviously, but I'll also be posting some in my MVP group, which is listed at, in the comments, I've listed my MVP group. Oh, that is getting beat up. All right. Got those cleaned up, so I think that's it for now. I appreciate you watching, and make sure you like and follow this page so you can catch me when I go live next and finish this project and do another one. Have a good night. Thank you.